Yeah, I'd say proud of our team. I thought one thing we challenged before the game is part of playing hard is running for your teammates, and I thought they did that really well. It's hard to know exactly how to handle that situation when you build a big lead at halftime. And one of the things we talk about is you can show respect to the other team by continuing to playing hard. When you laugh and you don't play hard, to me, then you're not showing respect to your opponent. So we asked our kids to continue to play hard and do that. To me, I guess there's different philosophies, and that's our philosophy with that. You continue to play hard, you continue to play aggressively, and hopefully the Concordia kids saw that in us. And I want to thank their coach. He had a great spirit and great guy. Obviously, it probably wasn't quite. It wasn't an easy game for them, but he had a great spirit about him, and their kids were excited about being in Assembly Hall, and that's good for our kids to see. They were excited to come in and go to shoot around and be able to play in this type of environment, and that's kind of neat, and that's kind of refreshing to see somebody just be excited to play in a big gym. And I think sometimes in basketball we don't always value the right things, and we get caught up sometimes in different things, and sometimes it's just good to see little things like that.
Questions?
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of positives from your game. What's your biggest takeaway, you think, from this performance?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, offensively, we really ran for our teammates. We ran extremely hard. I thought we did a good job moving the ball. In those type of games, you usually see teams get a little bit sloppy and turn it over a bunch. 16 turnovers wasn't bad for that, as many shots as we had, and as hard as we were trying to run. The one thing that was really glaring is our inability to talk and unwillingness to talk on the defensive end, and that's something we got to get better at, and we'll start Thursday working on that. We're disappointed with our willingness to talk, and we just really struggled in that area tonight, and that's something that we have to get better at if we want to be a great basketball team.
Yeah, there's a lot of fouls on the defensive end in the first half. Do you think it had something to do with that communication that you're talking about?
Yeah, I think one of the things that happens when you get some turnovers, then you become undisciplined and you start lunging for things, and that leads to some more fouls as well. But we're going to make some fouls. We're a very aggressive basketball team, so that's going to be, as long as they're made out of commission, we can live with it. But it's the ones where we're lunging and not in position that are frustrating.
And I don't think if you know if you remember the play particularly, but there was a play where one of the players was held back in the backcourt for like 22 seconds. How impressed are you to see just your team, just really the team struggling to get past half court a lot of the time? Yeah,
that's one of the exciting things about our team. We're really physically gifted. We have a number of kids that can pressure the ball. Our post players, Kirsten and KP, Piper, can really move their feet. And then we got some toughness at the guard. We got some kids that can guard the basketball and make it really tough for you to see and run offense, and that's exciting. We talk about going into battle. You want some bullets in your gun. In order to go into battle, you got to have some weapons, and we definitely have some weapons, and that's exciting. That's why, as a coaching staff, we're pushing so hard for them to get better and do the little things, because we have the ability to get better.
Yeah, and how do you prepare mentally, just having the first real games? Obviously, this is a Division III team, and you go against Evansville already on Sunday. How do you prepare your team mentally for that?
Yeah, we know that it's a different, the good thing is we play against a really good squad every day. Our second group with Sarah Hartwell and Adrian Godbold are two of the, extremely good. We said in the locker room, I don't think there's many Big Ten teams that have a second group as good as ours. And that's exciting that we play against those guys. And the guy practice players, I want to give them an applause as well, because they're really good. And all the guys that we have, they make us better. And practicing against those guys every day really helps us.
And just between now and Sunday, what's just the biggest thing you think the team needs to work on?
Yeah, our talking. You can't. I told them you can't be a good defensive team. You won't win games in March if you're not willing to talk, and that's not part of you. And obviously, one of the things I said to them, hey, everything that we've asked you to do, you've done so far. But we're asking you to talk, and you didn't do that tonight, and it's definitely a glaring weakness of our team, and it's something we got to take to heart.
What happens when the team doesn't talk?
We give up slips to the basket. We give up face cuts. We don't know who we're guarding in transition. We're not as aggressive, and we don't show that we're very united when we don't talk.